EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second down and 7. 250. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's in for Matthew Stafford, who's been so good for so long. Career touchdown pass, number 400. Another moment to remember. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's James. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. He'll throw to begin with Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. Still churning, but he lost the football. And the Rams come up with the recovery. Well, so much for a nice gain and a good running play. Unable to secure it, the ball comes out, and the defense comes off the field with a turnover.
Once the runner breaks through the line of...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down. And that will not be a fumble. Play action. Here's Purdy. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down, 3 to go.
Yes, yellow. Watch out! Heads up, heads up. Here we go, here we go.
They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
No gain on the play.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Watch out!
Here's Purdy. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Moving to his left. That's the left side and pulled in by Higbee. And he'll be forced out of bounds, a very short gain.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Stafford now on 2nd down. He'll get this to Kyron Williams. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, L.A.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Los Angeles.
180!
They put Adams in motion. Receiver in motion. Going right. On the ground, this is Williams. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a run by Williams. 33 yards.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On play action, it's Stafford. He'll find the rookie from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson. And he's in. What a try. Terrence Ferguson. Touchdown, Rams. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 27-yard line.
Get set, get set. Buddy T, watch out. Up.
To throw on first down is Purdy. He'll set up the screen here to Pearsall.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Buddy T, watch out.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Right back to Pearsall again. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 7.
Get set, get set. Buddy, up.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He finds his big receiver, that's Jennings. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Up. Up.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Flush to his right. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 4th TD grab of the season. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers are on the board. It's now 13-7.
49ers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Lady. White.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. Second down, it's Stafford. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Lady.
Back to throw is Stafford. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Rams, first down.
Second quarter now. Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. Right back to Watson. Another grab. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On the give, it's Williams. Finding room across midfield. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the offense getting back that penalty yardage they lost on first down. And typically the rule of thumb is let's pick up half. Let's make second down more manageable. In this case, they do that and some, and now they're in good spot on second down.
He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Up and stout in for that tackle.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up third down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll try to run for it with Williams. A gain of 11 on that run. Good for a Rams first down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down. From the gun, here's Stafford. It is brought in the end zone. Christian Watson, touchdown Los Angeles. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point from Party is good. And the Rams add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Now, Watkins on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
They gave him the impossible task of being so far behind the sticks and saying, hey, go salvage this series. And he almost pulled it off. What a great run. And in most instances, it would be rewarded with a first down.
Third and 6.
Yellow. Here we go.
Hey, check on move.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. He'll drop this one down to the fullback. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Seems like the fullback is kind of the last of a dying breed, but we see them used occasionally in the run game. But, man, when you have a guy that you can target in the passing game, it just adds one more layer for a defense to have to worry about.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk, and he will go all the way. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. His second catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Tutu Atwell. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Set. Hey, 22.
Play action now for Stafford. To the left side, and Adams has it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 35 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Nick Martin is there to bring him down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 35, here's second and 7. They'll go again with Williams. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 2 on the play. And this is third down.
Third down. They need 5.
Set. 280. 59.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. Working out of the gun, Stafford. To the outside, it's brought in by Adams. That catch number 40 on the season for him.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. The motion man is Nakua. Now a second down throw for Stafford. There's a short one taken in by Higbee. He's taken down just shy of the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Los Angeles.
20! 10!
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one caught by Adams. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
At the Niners' 7-yard line.
Set! Alert! Number 20! Big 20! Middle! 20 hot!
A shotgun snap to Stafford. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most, and it'll bring up third down now.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Hey, 50! Stop!
Stafford now on third down. And that is incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
Joshua Party on for the Rams field goal. A 24-yard.
Party's kick is good. And the Rams tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 4 seconds still to be played in this half as that one's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
Get set!
On first and 10, Purdy. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now, Watkins on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Cameron Kitchen there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and
wait. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Get set! Watch out!
On play action, here's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 9.
Watch out!
Out of the gun, it's Purdy. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 9. Out of the gun. They'll give it to McCaffrey. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
Typically in a third down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They'll run the toss with McCaffrey. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Darius Williams that time from the secondary. He gets in for the sack. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Eddie Pinheiro going to come on to try a field goal now. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Niners are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now it's a bootleg with Stafford. The throw on the run is complete. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Into space at the 45. And he's going to be taken down. Stafford on target to Puka. And the Rams have a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The man in motion is Watson. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready. 53. 280.
They'll run, and that is Jarquez Hunter. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
180.
To throw is Stafford. Now a screen set up for Hunter. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Lady!
To throw is Stafford. Open man, that's Adams. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
It's 4th down.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
On 4th down, Stafford. Whoa. He's got the 1st down and more than that. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 50s. The drive stays alive. They got 23 yards on 4th down.
And the Rams' 1st down.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
You go, set! 180!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Lady! Stop!
2nd down, it's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams. And he's in! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Stafford brings the Rams to the line. They'll try to get 2. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. Room to run at the 40. Angling to the sideline inside the 35. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? A big play and a much-needed one as well. 47 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Get set! Get set! Stop!
Yet another Alabama back in the lead. This is Brian Robinson. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here.
21!
1st down and goal. Here's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And a big collision there. Down near the goal line. Keeps him out of the end zone.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal.
And he will score. Game on. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. In motion, it's the tight end, Higbee. A first down throw for Stafford. High throw, but it's reeled in. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A gain there of 11. First down, L.A.
180.
They put Adams in motion. On first down, right back to Williams. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
180.
Out of the gun, Stafford. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It's a gain of 34. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. Stafford. No chance at all. He'll go down. Fred Warner in there to drop that time. It's a loss of 7. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12.
280.
The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now on 2nd down. This throw right side is caught by Adams. And he's going to take it into the end zone. It's a touchdown. There is a penalty marker down, but it looks like this one's going to hold up. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. On the return, here's James. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well,
it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. To return, it's Kyron Williams. They'll try to run a reverse, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Stafford now to throw on first down. Pass caught right side by Higbee. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That was good for a dozen, and a very quick first down. So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. They'll run it with Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
180. Stop.
Working out of the gun, Stafford. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
Lady.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Flush to his right. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the 4th quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A give, and here comes Williams. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Outside.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Get set. Get set.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Open man is Jennings. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Big big play. 3rd and 2. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Here we go. This is 4th down.
Watch out! 21.
Here's Purdy. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. And that was very nearly a disaster at this juncture of the game. But fortunately, a teammate able to cradle it, and they keep possession. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game.
Ready? Lady! Hurry!
Once again, it's Corum. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd down.
Jet! 260!
They'll drop to throw. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And this lead will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Here is 1st and 10.
18! Watch out! Stop!
From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So now, an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. Now, Purdy. That's going to be caught. They get the 2 points. Man, this could turn out to be important. The lead goes to 3 here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That's swung out to Ali. They'll come up here on second down and 5. Here's Stafford. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is third down. The shotgun snaps to Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Now a timeout Rams. That's number 2. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame. This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now.
50-50.
Stafford. That's into the hands of Corey. And they'll have first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line. And now the timeout is called, so 5 seconds left, and a field goal would send us to overtime. Here we go. First and goal.
Set. Lady.
Stafford to throw again. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. And that's not a guy you can afford to lose here in overtime.
Set. 180.
On first and 10, Stafford. Toward the outside. Catch made by Watson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
There's that man again. Another catch. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he's got another one. Christian Watson, touchdown Los Angeles. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Outside.
Now a first throw here in overtime. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is one of those plays where you got to give them some love after. Let them know it was an outstanding run and all that. Because even though it was a good effort, it's hard not to feel disappointed, Mike, that they somehow weren't able to move the chains.
Third down. Purdy. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now Purdy. That's incomplete. Daring call on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. So it's a win for the visiting Rams. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters. Able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.